Hello, hello. Welcome to Thursday Lives with Whitman-Walker. Hello, hello. Hey, Lisa. Hello, guys. We're doing our chat today with Whitman-Walker, so we do have a guest coming on in, so we're going to wait a little bit for them. How's everybody's Thursday doing? I just got off of work, ready to do a live, and then I have some classes, so to be a long night. Hey, Gabby. What's up, my love? I know I didn't fix my hair today, so we had to put a hat on. Hello. Come on in, guys. Today we're celebrating Juneteenth. So we'll be talking a little bit about that today with Whitman-Walker. We do have a guest today, Marshun. He'll be coming in. So we're going to give him a second to come on in, and we will get started. Don't forget to ask questions, leave comments, hit us up in the messages if you have any questions regarding anything with Whitman-Walker, and we'll be more than happy to get back to you as soon as possible. What's going on? Let's see. Hey, Vianette, my love, good to see you. Okay, let's see. Hello.
Hey, Orlando.
Long time no see. So glad to be
I
back on here with
know.
you.
Yes, of course. How are you?
Oh, so glad I'm busy again. I started getting busy, so I'm like here, there, but I'm not mad about it. So we're good.
Okay, period.
So guys, come on in, come and join us. We'll be talking today about celebrating Juneteenth. So
Yes.
come on in. We have a special guest today, Marshun. He's one of our influencers as well. So if you have not met him, you're meeting him today with me. You're welcome. So for those of you who don't know, I am an influencer as well with Whitman-Walker. My pronouns are he, him, and his. And if I'm sassy, sometimes she, it depends on who and how you come at me with that. But come on in and introduce yourself, Marshun. Let the people know who you are.
Hi, everyone. I'm Marshun. I'm the community outreach specialist here at Whitman-Walker Health, and my pronouns are he and she. And I'm so glad to be here today, joined by Orlando to discuss Juneteenth.
Perfect. Well, thank you for being here with me, and I hope we have more of these more often because I love talking with people.
Yes, we definitely should.
Right. So, guys, we are celebrating tomorrow is Juneteenth. So, to help you kind of make sense, to begin to understand our nation's origins, how much we've progressed, and how much is left for our nation to grow, I found this little quote while I was doing my research on Juneteenth that nobody's free until everybody's free. And like that really like stopped me in my path because it's like as much as we think what freedom is to different people, like it can mean so many things. So today we're gonna kind of bring up the subject of some of you don't even know what Juneteenth is. So we're happy to put a little light, shine a little light on you guys about what it is. Um, so let's get to it.
Yes. As you know, Juneteenth commemorates African American freedom and emphasizes education and achievement. In some places, it's a day, a week, or sometimes a month mark with celebrations, guest speakers, picnics, and family gatherings. Only defined by the people who really understand Juneteenth. It is a time for reflection and rejoicing, a time for assessment, self-improvement, and for planning of the future. Growth, its popularity signifies a level of maturity and dignity in America that is long overdue. It in cities across the country, people of all races, nationalities, and religions are joining hand by hand to truthfully acknowledge a period in our history that shaped and continues to influence our society today. Sensitized to the conditions and experiences of others, Only then can we make significant and lasting improvements in our society.
That's right. So for those of you that don't know, Juneteenth is short for June 19th. It marks the day when the federal troops arrived in Galveston, Texas in 1865 to take control of the state and ensure that all enslaved people be freed. The troops' arrival came a full 2.5 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation. Juneteenth honors the end to slavery in the United States and is considered the longest running African American holiday. Confederate General Robert E. Lee had surrendered at a Providence courthouse 2 months earlier in Virginia, but slavery had remained relatively unaffected in Texas. So until the U.S. General Gordon Granger stood on Texas soil and read the General Orders Number 3, the people of Texas are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States that all slaves were free. The Emancipation Proclamation issued by President Lincoln on January 1st, 1863 had established that all enslaved people in Confederate states in rebellion against the Union shall be then set forward and forever free.
Yes. Although, like you mentioned, everyone isn't free until we're all free. So in reality, the Emancipation Proclamation didn't instantly free all enslaved people. The proclamation only applied to places under Confederate control and not to slave-holding states or rebel areas under Union control. However, as Northern troops advanced into the Confederate South, many enslaved people fled behind Union lines.
So now let's talk about Juneteenth and slavery in Texas. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. So during this era in Texas, slavery had continued as the state experienced no large scale fighting or significant presence of Union troops. Many enslavers from outside the Lone Star State had moved there as they viewed it as a safe haven for slavery. Just like we have problems with change in current times, this is one of those occasions we can say that history actually repeated itself.
So pretty much after the war ended in the spring of 1865, General Granger's arrival in Galveston that June signaled freedom for Texas. 250,000 enslaved people, although emancipation didn't happen overnight for everyone. In some of these cases, the enslavers withheld that information until after the harvest season. So celebrations broke out among newly freed black people, and the Juneteenth was born. That December, slavery in America was formally abolished with the adoption of the 13th Amendment. The year following 1865, Freedom in Texas organized the first of what became the annual celebration of Jubilee Day. On June 19th, the ensuing decade's Juneteenth commemorations featured music, barbecue, prayer services, and other activities as black people migrated from Texas to other parts of the country. The Juneteenth tradition spread. So in 1979, Texas became the first state to make Juneteenth an official holiday. Today, nearly all 50 states either officially or unofficially recognize Juneteenth as a holiday. Efforts to make it a national holiday have been so far stalled in Congress. Awareness is the only tool we have to help make a change.
Right. So thanks, Orlando, for the history lesson. Much needed. I learned a few things, and I'm sure there was a people who tapped in who actually didn't really know that. Because it took me a while to fully understand Juneteenth, and so maybe I, became an adult. But in high school, I had my mindset on what Juneteenth was, and I realized it wasn't really that.
Right.
So luckily, as of today, June 17th, the president has actually signed, and Juneteenth is actually considered a national holiday as of today. As we know, Tuesday, the Senate passed the legislation establishing it as a holiday, and we were just waiting on the president to sign. But as of today, the president has signed the bill, and Juneteenth is now considered a national holiday.
So is
So
it? Wow, that's awesome.
yes, we love to see it.
Yes.
So as you mentioned, in the beginning, we're still making progress. So this is progress, not a lot of progress, but slow progress, which means that we still have work to do. And happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Yes, and people, if you don't know much, look it up. There's so much information online to get a little bit more information on this history. Um, like I said, I didn't really know about it either until a couple years ago, and I was like, well, what? Even my job gave us a holiday now because of this day, and I'm like, okay. And then I did my research, and I'm like, wow, that's crazy that they actually had to go through that back then, and and
Right.
there's still those same kind of struggles going on right now. So it's like what I mean. It's like, come on now, people, be aware, be conscious of how you celebrate your day off. Like, talk about it, be about it, share your information with somebody, and inform people that don't even bother to find out. Let them know. Just post it on your story, and someone who probably didn't even know about it is going to see that and say, "Wow, well, let me look into this." You know what I mean?
Right. And we definitely want to celebrate and educate one another, which is why I'm glad that we're doing this live today. Just because I'm sure people learned something new today. So happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Happy Juneteenth, everyone, and don't forget. I'll talk a little bit about today is the COVID-19 pandemic is still going on. And if you want to get vaccinated, there are a dozen places where you could just walk up throughout DC or anywhere in the DMV. You do not need an appointment. You can just go get your vaccine. If you want to get vaccinated with Whitman-Walker, call 202-207-2480 or email appointments at whitmanwalker-walker.org to schedule an appointment. Um, they'll be registering people for the vaccine at the outreach events too. So if you see Whitman-Walker at an event and you have not been vaccinated and you're still iffy about getting vaccinated, hit them up. Let them know,
Yes.
what you're thinking about, and let them kind of talk you into it because they know a little more information about what this is doing, how it's going to help you in the future, not get too sick. If you've already gotten vaccinated, congratulations. The CDC has given you the okay to relax some of your mask wearing and return to some pre pandemic activities. A lot of people have been returning to some pre-pandemic activities. I would say me too, me too. But
Okay.
guys, be careful, be careful. Stay vigilant. However, if you have not been vaccinated, keep your mask on. Find out more information about your vaccine. It isn't 100% effective, so there are no protocols to actually verify anyone is vaccinated. So, and you've probably gotten used to it now. So just be vigilant. If you know you're going home to somebody who hasn't been vaccinated, be super careful because you can still carry it. They're not really sure what's going on with the kind of vaccinated person and still get it and give it to someone who's not. We don't know too much about that yet, but let's pretend you can, just to keep people safe. Um, Remember to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We appreciate you. Check out the website for any questions at whitman-walker.org for the most up-to-date information on our services and more COVID-19 resources. With Whitman Walker, if you have any questions, call us at 202-797-4439 and follow our family at Real Talk DC _ No Filter DC and The Corner DC. Anything else you want to tell us?
Don't forget, everyone, if you're ever interested in free HIV and STI testing, we offer it at our Southeast location, which is our Max Robinson Center, in our Northwest office, the Liz off of 14th Street. And you can schedule an appointment at the number we have pinned below, but I'll just say it for everyone, 202-797-4439.
Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Papa.
Thank you. I will see you later.
We will see you later, and we appreciate all of you as well. We see you. Take care. Be safe. Get your life on and have fun this weekend. Enjoy that extra holiday we have. We appreciate you all.
Yes. And
We'll see
happy
you guys.
Juneteenth, everyone.
Happy Juneteenth. All right.
Bye.
Take care.